up, dolls? It's your girl Katie Barbie, aka the prettiest doll in the house, and today I'm going to be doing a video. As you can tell by the title, it's going to be the first and only time that I ever got catfished.
You did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
Why though?
But it's like a weird story because it's like I got catfished, but at the same time I didn't get catfished, but at the same time I did. If y'all get what I'm saying. But y'all really gonna understand when I tell y'all the whole, story time. But yeah, more videos coming soon. I'm sorry y'all that I have been slacking. Only reason because I just graduated high school, and I'm transitioning into going to college, so I just been focusing on that and been trying to enjoy my summer as well. But I promise y'all more videos will be coming soon. So I want to add pictures and videos to it so y'all can get the realization. But I also don't want y'all to like find this girl and attack her or like text her or anything, because when I made a TikTok about it, it blew up and everybody found her Instagram and they was texting her and following her, and I don't want y'all to do that, because at the end of the day, she's a human. She may did stuff that was wrong, but I don't want y'all to just attack her. Like, I don't want y'all to do that. So if this is about you. So if you see this video, it's no bad blood, nothing against you. You're just a weird person. But I'm gonna add pictures and videos. I'm gonna probably just block her face out, cause I don't want y'all to find this girl and just text her, or seeing her death threats or anything like that, because I just don't want that on me. So yeah, let's get into it. So basically this was back in my little gay phase. Like,
you cannot be for real. Oh my god, you for real? No, you for fake. No, you for real.
y'all, back then I could have sworn that I swore up and down that I only like girls. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gay. I don't like, well, lesbian, because But I was like, yeah, I only like girls. I'm a married girl. Like, I really thought I was, now I feel like I like both. Like, I would date a girl again. But back then, I just thought I just did not like boys at all. Like, I was just gay. It turns out I wasn't. I like boys. So, but yeah, back then, I was like, I only dated girls. I talked to one boy back then, but I only dated girls. So I recently got a relationship with another girl. She was a stud, and yeah, it was not really a relationship. It was like a talking, but I ended up stopped talking to her. We stopped talking. Like, bro, I want a girlfriend. I want another girlfriend. Like, I was like, man, because the girl that I stopped talking to, she ended up popping out with another girl right after, like, literally a day after we stopped talking. She had popped out with her. So that means while she was talking to me, she was talking to her. So she basically cheated on me, but she didn't cheat on me because we wasn't in a relationship. We were just talking, but whatever. So after we stopped talking, I was like, man, I want a girlfriend. I just want another girlfriend. So I had my cousin password at the time, her Instagram password to her spam. Even though I know the spam account is basically like another account where you just post like it's not like your main account. You just post different stuff like memes or pictures of you or just random stuff that you wouldn't post in your main account. So I posted on her spam and I was like, put me on. Yeah, this was back when I was in like 10th grade, I think, or 11. I think it was 11 last year. I don't know. But I was like, I posted on her story. I posted a cute video. Y'all know y'all post on other folks' Instagram. Y'all posting the cutest, the baddest video yourself. Yes, y'all. I posted this real cute video of myself. I had like a little closure. It was so cute. And hopefully, I'm going to see if I can find the video. Because if I can't, I'll put it in here. But so I was like, put me on. I was like, I want a girlfriend. I think that's what I put. I put, I want a girlfriend. So instantly, somebody texted me. So I was like, the video was cute because it was probably like 2 hours and they ended up texting me. So they was like, I don't remember exactly the words, but it was basically like, oh, she fine or something, or put me on. So my cousin, she showed it to me or whatever. She was like, the girl want to talk to you. So I looked at her Instagram and I was like, oh, she is fine. Like, y'all, she was light skin with curly hair. You know what I'm saying? She had a tattoo. I was like, oh, she one of them pretty, like, them pretty girl studs. Like, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, y'all. Brown skin studs are cute. I love brown skin studs. I'm not saying she pretty because she light skin. I'm just describing her skin color. Because, you know, all studs are cute. I really like brown skins, though. But, yeah, she was like a little light skin. I was like, okay, she want to talk to me. So I was like, ooh, yes, I want to get with her. So I sent her my number and I told her to follow me on Instagram. So she followed my spam. And at the time, my spam was The Real Barbiana. So I had like a lot of followers on there. I don't even really, I have a spam now, but I don't even use it because I feel like I'm getting older. So it's like no point of having a spam because I be forgetting to post on there. So, but anyway, she followed my spam and I'm gonna call the girl Naomi. So her name Naomi. So yeah, so she followed me and we just started talking instantly. So we was texting, we was FaceTiming every day or whatever. So I'm gonna tell y'all a little something about Naomi. So I instantly, at first I did it, but I got weird vibes from her. So the first thing that I got vibes from her was, she told me that she was mixed, right? Naomi told me, she said she was mixed. And I instantly believed it because she was light skinned, she had curly hair, her features just gave me mixed. And then she had like pretty like blue eyes, like it was like hazelish. And I'm not saying that you have to have those features to be mixed, but y'all already know that most mixed people look like that. So that's why I was like, okay, she's mixed. So she told me that she's mixed with Puerto Rican or something in black or whatever. I was like, okay. I really didn't think too much of it. I was just like, she's mixed. Big deal. She told me that her mom only knew how to speak Spanish, that she didn't know how to speak English, or that she has to translate for her mom. So I believed it because I'm like, okay, she's mixed. She's Puerto Rican and black. So that makes sense because, you know, tell me why the girl mom speaks English.
That's weird.
Like, she's black. Doesn't even look like I'm telling you, she speaks English. Doesn't even speak Spanish. And I heard her talking in the background. So I was like, that's a weird thing to lie about. But I just let it go. Like, maybe she was joking. Maybe she was playing, like. So I was like, okay. But I never brought it to her attention. Like, I was never like, your mom speaks English. She doesn't speak. I never said anything. I was just like, that's weird. But I just kept it pushing. So after that, she lied about something. Like, we would be on the phone, right, y'all? And she would act like somebody is there. But nobody else is there but her. Like, I don't know. I can't even explain it. Like, she'll be like, her sister is there or something. She'll act like she'll be talking to her sister. Doesn't nobody be in the room with her? Like, you can tell when you're on FaceTime with somebody and somebody's there or somebody's in the room, or when they're not. Nobody was in the room. Like, she was basically talking to herself. It was just so weird. So I was like, so all of these red flags, and I just kept talking to her. And also, another thing, this is the third red flag. I know studs at the end of the day. She was a stud, y'all. So, stud. We're going to get into that later. So, I know studs at the end of the day, they're still females. So, I'm not saying a stud has to act like a man or like, you know what I'm saying? But she acted more feminine than me. She acted more like a female than me. Like, she'll be like rolling her eyes and doing all this. And I would be like, is you sure that you're like a stud? Are you sure? Or is you like you know what? I was just like, okay, you know, all studs are not supposed to act like straight up men. So, you know, she can still act feminine. But I was just like, it's just too feminine. Like, baby, I don't know. So, y'all, we finally set up our first date. And we decided to meet up because you know we was just talking on the phone during text messages. We never seen each other in person. So we set up our first little date or whatever, and we went to Fun Spot. If you don't know what Fun Spot is, it's like a theme park in Georgia. It's in Fayetteville, Georgia. So we got like different rides and stuff, whatever. So we went there on Halloween, and I went with my 2 best friends at that time. One of them worked there and the other one didn't work there. Well, we ended up all working there at a point in time, but at this time none of us worked there, so we just went just to go. Because one of my best friends was like, yo, y'all should come up here for my job for Halloween. So I came up there. So I was like, okay, this is the perfect time for me to invite Naomi. So I invited her. I texted her. I was like, come to Fun Spot. We finna be up there today, you know. So she was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna come up there. So back then I had a free Lyft code in my phone. So I sent her a Lyft using the code because I didn't have to spend no money. So I was just like, I got this Lyft code, I'm gonna send you a Lyft. So she was like, okay. So me and my best friend got up there. She had her date with her, and Naomi was gonna be my date. So I'm nervous because this is my first time seeing her. So I'm like, oh, I'm scared. Like, I hope I look cute, you know. I had to check my hair a few times. I had to check my outfits. I was like, I hope I look cute. So she ended up coming. It took me a while to find her because it's like 2 entrances in Fun Spot. It's like when the parking lot entrance, and it's like another one by the Ferris wheel. So at first I thought she was in the parking lot entrance where we came from, but no, she was in the Ferris wheel entrance. So I had bought me a little wristband or whatever. So I went to go get her, and I seen her, and I was just like, I just felt like it was something off. Like, she looked like how she looked on Instagram, but she just looked feminine. I'm gonna just say it like that. She looked feminine. Like, she just looked like she basically looked like me if I were to dress up today and be a stud. That's how she looked. Like, on Instagram, she looked like all hard. Like, you know how studs be making their videos and stuff, like, with you know what I'm saying? In person, she just didn't give me them vibes. Like, she just looked like a girl playing dress up with boy clothes, basically. So, but she was very pretty, very beautiful. She was really like, you know, she just gave me them fake stud vibes, basically. So when I was with her, it was more like I was with my friend. Like, she acted more like a friend, like a best friend, like oh girl, for real girl. Like, that's exactly how she acted. And I was like, so I was right when I said that she acted feminine on the phone. She acted the same way in person, y'all. And it was just like, it wasn't no romance there. It was more like a friendship, like a, you know. So we took videos and pictures and stuff, like, and y'all, also another key point is she didn't buy a wristband. She said she dropped her money so she couldn't buy a wristband. So we didn't get on no ride the whole time. We was just walking around. And I already spent $30 to buy me a wristband, so I was just like, that was a waste of money, but whatever. So we got on, we was just walking around the park, just talking. Then we was like, we just gonna sit in my best friend's car. It was my best friend back then. So I asked her, like, can you give me the keys to your car? Me and her just gonna sit in there, whatever. So we sat in the car, we was listening to some music, like some R&B, you know, some music like that, some chill music. So yeah, it was so weird. Like, she didn't even want to touch, like, not touch like that. She didn't even want to get close to me. She didn't want to feel on me. Like, you know, when you on a date with somebody, I'm not saying do anything sexual, but I'm also saying she didn't even want to get close. Like, she didn't want to feel, like, it just felt like force. Like, she had to force herself to just be all on me, like, just to, you know. So I was just like, does she like me? Like, and she all of a sudden she was like, she got up and got mad and went to the front seat. So I was like, what happened? Like, did I do something wrong? Like, so I asked her, like, did I do something wrong? Like, what's going on? She said somebody told her about me. So in my mind, I was like, I know that's a lie. Because what could anybody tell you about me? Back then, and still now, I didn't talk to nobody really. Like, I didn't have no past relationships. I didn't do anything with anybody sexually. Nothing. Like, I had a clean record. So I was like, what could anybody possibly in their right mind tell you about me that I don't know myself? Or that you don't already know? Like, you feel me? Basically, that was a lie. That was a cover up, because the real thing that was happened was her mom didn't know where she was at. So basically, she lied and said that she was taking her sister trick-or-treating, but in reality, she snuck out and went to Fun Spot with me. So her mom was blowing up her phone, where you at? Da, 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 da. And she was gonna lie to me and say that, oh, her mom knew where she was at, but she told her mom she was gonna be back before 10 to take her sister trick-or-treating. How you gonna take your sister trick-or-treating when you left at the house about 8 o'clock? How you gonna be back before 10? That's cap. That's a lie. So I'm like, okay. I was like, what you want me to do? You gotta ride home? Wait. She said, oh, my best friend gotta take her home. So we had to stop what we was doing, and we had to take her all the way home, and it was like 20 minutes away. So at this point, I was just like, I'm just not feeling her. Like, first of all, she lied about her mom speaking Spanish. She just acts too feminine, like a girl. Like, she just acts like me. Like, and then it's just weird and awkward when, like, she just don't even want to touch me, like, nothing. Like, just weird. So, I ended up still talking to her for a little while. And she told me a story about, this is, y'all really got to listen to this because this is really important. She told me a story about how she got jumped at this skating rink called Cascade. She got jumped by these two girls. I'm gonna name them, say Naya and Leah. So she said these two girls, Naya and Leah, jumped her at Cascade because basically they was mad at her. They was mad because she was with this girl that they wanted them liked or something. So they jumped her and they broke her phone and all of this. They jumped her into the highway, like into the road. So I was like, even though she constantly lied, I believed it. I was like, oh my God, they jumped you? Why would they jump you? They jealous. I was like, you want me to text them on Instagram? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Because I'm going to get this straightened out. Like, I was like, nobody finna be jumping you for no reason because they jealous. Like, you want me to text them? Wait. So she said, no. She said, don't text them. I'm getting it handled. I don't want you to get into that. So I was like, okay. I was like, just let me know because I do whatever I got to do. Because, you know, I'm not finna have it on my watch. So we ended up stopped talking because it was just like, you know, all of them signs, and she just was weird. So I just stopped talking to her. So tell me why one of the girls, Naya, this is Naya, after me and her broke up, tell me why Naya takes me on Instagram trying to talk to me. So I was like, this is a setup. Because if I was just with Naomi and you jumped Naomi and we just broke up, why are you trying to talk to me? Like, that's weird. So I was like, I'm going to just talk to her and I'm going to get some info out of her. You know, I'm going to play dumb at first. I'm act like I don't know nothing. But I'm just gather some information. Like, so I was talking to her for a couple of days. I gave her my number. We was talking on the phone, FaceTiming. So a week went by. And I was just like, it's time. It's time to approach her body. So I was like, do you know this girl named Naomi? She said, no. She said, who is Naomi? So I was like, maybe she don't know her name because, you know, she did say they jumped her for no reason. So if you jumping somebody for no reason, I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna know their name. So I was like, I'm finna see her picture. So I sent her the video of her. She said she never seen a girl a day before in her life. So I was like, what? So she was like, Naya was like, yeah, I never seen her before. Like, who is this girl? Like, why did you ask me, do I know her or whatever? So I was like, she said you jumped her at Cascade. So So she said, what? She said, I jumped her. And I said, yeah, you and Leah jumped her at Cascade. That's what she said. And then she was like, I never even seen her before. Like, and I was like, yeah, she told me that y'all jumped her for no reason because y'all was mad that she was with a girl y'all liked and blah, blah, blah. So she was like, I'm not even that type of person to even do something like that. Like, if I fight somebody, it's going to be for a reason. I'm not finna just jump them for nothing, especially not over no other girl. Like, I would never do nothing like that. So I was like, that's crazy. She lied about that too. Like, she's a pathological liar. Like, that's weird. Why are you lying about somebody jumping you? Like, what you want? Cool points? And then it's the fact that you can't even do that. Like, what if I would have took matters into my own hand and I would have got somebody to jump them or to fight them? And that would have been for no reason because they didn't even jump you. That could have really got somebody like hurt for no reason. Like, you can't lie about stuff like that. So I was like, wow. Like, so I ended up texting Naomi and I was like, why would you lie about somebody jumping you? Like, that's sad. That's sick. You can't do that. You can get somebody really hurt. Like, don't do that. So she basically said, I never said that they jumped me. When did I say that? And I was like, now she gonna lie and turn it back on me like I'm just making this story up. Mind y'all, I didn't even know who Leah and Naya was before this incident. So why would I pick them and I don't even know them? I don't even know them. So I'm gonna just pick two girls, like, wait. And mind you, y'all, Naya said that something like that did happen, but it was with a whole nother group of people. Like, that's weird. Like, basically, the fight and all of that, somebody getting jumped at Cascade did happen. But was Naomi involved? Was Naya and Leah involved? No, they was not involved, but the same situation did happen. But it was not, Naya, Leah, or Naomi was not involved in the situation. So I was like, that is so weird. Like, that is so creepy. Like, that is weird. You basically sold somebody's story, like somebody's incident, and you made it to your own, and you twisted it and brought those two innocent people in it that didn't have nothing to do with it, and you lied on their name and said that they jumped you. So I was like, I'm done. Like, she's weird. She's officially weird. Because I just took everything and just brought it all together. Like, she lied about her mom speaking Spanish. And she lied about, what else did she lie? She basically just used to lie about different things, like people being in a room with her when they're not even there. She just was a liar and weird. So I'm like, okay, it's over with. She's done. So me and Naya ended up talking. We was talking together for like 2 months, and then we ended up stopped talking, breaking up. But we stayed friends. Me and her stayed friends. So we actually became really close friends, like real close friends. So usually every time Naya starts talking to somebody, she'll send me their Instagram or whatever. Cause like, or she'll send me their spam page. And she'll be like, oh, can you watch what so-and-so posted? And you know what I'm saying? Send me what they posting. So she'll tell me to follow the girl. So, you know, me being a good friend, you're going to do that for your friends. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. So then a new girl came in. Her name is Lisa. So a new girl named Lisa came in. So I was like, she sent me Lisa. She was like, do you think I should talk to her? Is she cute? I was like, oh, Lisa is cute. Like, she had red hair. She was just so pretty. So I was like, yes, you need to talk to her now. You're like, she cute. So she was like, okay, I'm going to talk to her. Da, da, da. So she had invited Lisa over or whatever. And she ended up telling me, well, I was on the phone with her when Lisa was over there. And I was like, just call me when you done. Because, you know, I don't want to interrupt nothing. And you know what I'm saying? So she ended up telling me what happened while Lisa was over her house. She said that her nephews and her siblings was basically bullying her and was like, she ugly and just being mean and just being all up on her. And I was like, bro, that's so mean. Like, that girl is not even ugly. Like, that is so mean. Why are they bullying her for? Like, she looked like she was so nice. And then Naya was like, I don't know. She probably never gonna want to come back over here. And they ran her off. And then Naya said that Lisa told her that she felt insecure, that called her ugly, like she was sad. So I was like, oh my God, that's so mean. So I tried to go on her, she was like, go on her page to see if she posted anything. So I tried to go on her spam and she didn't accept me. Yet, still didn't accept me. So I was like, why she didn't accept me? Like, it's weird. But she still didn't accept me. So I was like, maybe she just got too many requests and she just, she just didn't want to go through her requests. So she also told me that Lisa knew who I was, and she knew that me and Naya used to talk. And she was like, yeah, I know that you and Kennedy used to talk. And because when I was on the phone with Naya, she heard my voice and she was like, yeah, I know y'all used to talk. So I was like, how does she know that? Because when me and Naya talked, really nobody really knew like that. Like, I never posted her or nothing, so nobody really knew. So I was like, how did she know that? And then Naya also told me that when I hung up the phone, she was like, thank you, finally. Like, and I was, in my mind, I'm like, wow, that's crazy, Lisa, because I really actually liked you. When I called you pretty, I felt bad when they was talking about you. So what do you have against me? Like, and it's not like I want Naya. Me and Naya was just real close friends. I didn't have no feelings towards her no more. Like, it was all over. Me and her was just friends. So I'm like, what you got against me? I'm on your side, but you hate me? Seems kind of fishy. So so me and Naya was texting, and I was basically like, I was still talking about, I was like, how is she, like, why did they call her ugly? And Naya basically told me that in person she looks different from Instagram. She was like, yeah, she looks way different in person. Like, them filters and all of that, it makes her look like a different person than how she is in real life. So I was like, send me a picture of how she look in real life then. So she was like, okay, I'm finna find one. Y'all, when she sent me this picture, y'all, I was like, what? I was like, this can't be true. This cannot be true, y'all. So she sent me the picture of the girl. Tell me why the girl is Naomi.
Didn't see that coming. We didn't. We didn't. If you're saying you saw it coming, you're lying. You're lying. Whew. You got us good. You got us.
The girl is Naomi, y'all. So I said, what? I didn't have no clue. When she sent me the videos of the girl, first of all, Naomi used to be a stud. This is a whole girly girl. And I had a feeling, I knew Naomi was not a real stud because she did not act like a stud at all. And that explains why she acted all girly and used to roll her eyes and do all that. And that also explains why she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't want to get close to me. She didn't want to, she acted more like my best friend than in a relationship with me. And that's because she was never a stud. She was never a stud. She was never a real stud. Y'all, this girl looked so different. So I told Naya, I said, Naya, that is Naomi. She said, huh? She told me her name is Lisa. I said, no, Naya, that is Naomi. That's not, her name is not Lisa. I was like, that's the same. She was like, that's the same girl that said that I jumped her. I said, yes, that is Naomi. So she was shocked. She was mad. She was like, why would she want to talk to me if she said I jumped her? That's weird. And I said, yes, that's very weird. And that also explains why she didn't want to accept me on her page. And that also explains how she knew me. So I just put all these pieces together. And I was like, wow. So y'all, I asked Naya, I said, okay, so what you gonna do? Like, you gonna break up with her? You gonna confront her about the situation? What you gonna do? So she said, no. She said, we finna investigate. So I said, okay, what's the plan? So y'all, we came up with this whole plan so we can catch her in her lies. So I pretended that I was Naya's best friend, and I got on the phone and on a FaceTime call with both of them. So we did the little group FaceTime. So Naya's real best friend is in college or whatever, so I'm pretending to be her. So I'm talking to Lisa, Naomi, whatever. I don't even know what to call her because she lied about her name, so I'm just calling her Naomi. So I'm on the phone with them, and I was like, oh, what's your name? I was like, you're pretty. I was like, I told Naya that she need to be with you or whatever. And then she was like, oh, thank you. She was like, my name is Lisa. And I was like, oh, how old you is? You know, asking the basic questions. She said she's 19. That's crazy because when she was talking to me, she said that she was a year younger than me. So how are you 19? That doesn't add up. Baby, you should be at least 16, 17. You're not supposed to be 19 right now because I'm not even 19. I'm 18. So I was like, you know, still playing a role. So I was like, okay. She's like, yeah, I'm in college. So I said, college? In my head, I'm like, so I was like, yeah, I'm in college too. I go to Georgia State. She was like, oh, I go to I forgot what college she said, and I was trying to catch her lie. So I was like, what you majoring? I think she said the medical field. So I was like, she been practicing this a lot because she know everything what to say. Every question that I threw at her, she had an answer. So, and I knew it was her because I knew her voice. She had like a little baby voice, like a little. That's another thing that I didn't know for sure she was a stud because her voice just gave me feminine too. So I knew it was her because I knew her voice. So I finally couldn't hold the lie in no more, y'all. So I was like, I got in the camera and I was like, so you don't remember me? Her eyes, y'all, when I tell y'all her eyes lit up, hell, she was so shocked to see me because the whole time my camera was off, everything. So I was like, you don't remember me? And she was like, no. So like, she was so scared, y'all. So I was like, ain't your real name Naomi and you really used to be a stud? She was like, no, my name is Lisa and I was never a stud. What are you talking about? Like trying to act like I'm just stupid. So I was like, no, your real name is Naomi and you used to be a stud and you're not 19 or you're not in college. So she was like, I can't hear you. Like she tried to act like she couldn't hear me. So she was like, can you hang up and call back? So I called back. Tell me why she hung up. She hung up. So I was like, and then Naya was like, she lying. She got caught in her lie. That's why she hung up. So I was like, that's so crazy. Like, that is so crazy. This girl really, she really lied about all of this. She's a pathological liar. Like, she's weird. After we caught her in her little lie, me and Naya decided to finish our investigation. So, she founded some people that knew her from like her old school or whatever. So we found this one girl that's also Naya's friend, and she told us that she's actually not a year younger than me. She's 2 years younger than me. She's in the 10th grade going to the 11th grade. When she was with me, she lied and told me that she was in the 11th grade, but she was actually in the 10th grade. Oh, well, she was actually in the 9th grade going to the 10th grade, but now she's in the 10th grade going to the 11th grade. So yeah, she just lies about her age. She lies about her name. She lies about her ethnicity and about her family. She lied and said that Naya and her friend jumped her. She's just a liar. After we did the investigation and stuff, I made a TikTok, y'all, about the situation, and I was like, what did I say? I basically was like how I got catfished by a fake stud or whatever, and I put her videos and stuff in there. It went viral. It had like 23,000 likes, and everybody in the comments, it was like different people in the comments saying how she tried to talk to them and how she lied to them about her age, and it was like multiple people saying the same thing and went through the same thing that we went through. So I'm like, this is crazy. And they was like, yeah, she always lying to everybody. Like, everybody knew what was going on. But my TikTok ended up being deleted. because of bullying and harassment. But I did a story time on my TikTok, and most people wanted me to put the video back up. However, I didn't want my TikTok to be deleted because my account is already, you know, it have a warning on there, so I don't want my TikTok to be deleted. So I said I'm gonna do a whole YouTube video about it. So yeah, TikTok went viral, and I did a story time, and she's just a weird person. Then a group of my friends, well, they boys, but some of them is my friends. They had an Airbnb, right? They had an Airbnb, and it was like 10 of them, and it was one female, and they was on live. And guess who the female was? Naomi. And she's no longer a stud, y'all. She's a girly girl. She all in a live, and it's 10 boys in an Airbnb, and you the only female, and you spent the night. And plus, y'all, she's young. Most of them boys, they were like older than 17, and she's like 16, but she lying to people about her age and telling them that she's 19 in college when she's really not. And that can make them catch a case. Cause if you a female and you lying to them about your age, that can catch up to them. Cause at the end of the day, if they go to jail, they gonna realize that you is a child and they're old. They're way older than you. So that's not good to keep lying about your age, because you're going to get somebody locked up. But I told them, I made them aware of the situation. I said, y'all need to be careful because that girl is not 19. She's a liar. She lies about her name. And in the live, they was calling her Lisa. And y'all know her real name is not Lisa, it's Naomi. So they kept calling her Lisa. And I was coming to the live. I was like, y'all, is y'all aware that girl is, her real name is not Lisa, and she's not 19. Her real age is 16. So when they found it out, like, you know, I was trying to protect them. I was like, y'all just need to be careful of what females y'all let around. So they ended up, you know, telling her she had to leave. And yeah. So Naomi, if you're watching this video, I just want to let you know that you really need some professional help, because you just lie so much. And it's just like, are you afraid to be yourself? Like, why are you constantly lying for? Like the transitioning to a stud to a regular femme, that wasn't my problem at all. Because I know some people change their mind, or they want to, you know, present themselves as what they're comfortable with. That's not my problem. It's just you lying about your age, your name, all of this different stuff. And it's just like, for what? But yeah, that's the time, y'all, that I got catfished. And I'm gonna never make this mistake again. Like, no. But thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and more videos will be on the way. Thank y'all.